Hello, this is Neil from iPaintGirls.com, and we're going to draw a hairstyle from 4 different directions. And what this will help you do is solidify like how to draw hair. But the first thing that's important is just to kind of discuss like how to draw hair in general, and then I'll draw it from the 4 different angles. So the first thing then to keep in mind is that hair kind of comes in 3 parts. I think is a good way to look at it. That is, you have this front patch of hair here, and this is where you'll have bangs, and imagine that it all grows out in like this. So if I were to make these to be arrows, it all kind of comes out like that. Then you have this back part here, or the top part. It's not like the back yet, it's just the top part, and it all kind of grows out like that. So all from, you have this like kind of center callus that comes around like this right here, and the hair here grows towards the back like that, and then it comes down around the back where we can't see it, and it kind of comes out at arrows like that, and then these ones come out like this, and then as it gets longer it hangs down and comes like that and down like that. But this top part usually isn't all that long though. Usually all the bangs and stuff, and this top part usually only goes down to about here in length. Right. Then you have the back part, which is just, it comes in the back of the model back there, and it will fall. Obviously the arrows will come down like so because of gravity. Right, so always keep gravity in mind and movement in mind as you're drawing hair. So that's the basic hair concept, is that you have this front part, the bangs, you have that top part, which sometimes you can mix with the front part, but you can think about it as two. You have this top part and the back part if you want to. Let's get started then with the hairstyle. So what I'm going to do is do kind of an emo-ish hairstyle. So first thing I'm going to do is the bangs, because that's what we're going to see mainly in the front. And let's say I have it it's going to be kind of parted like right about here, let's say. So I'm going to take the bangs from here, and it's going to kind of come over the forehead, and it's going to kind of come over this eye here like that. Right, so I'm going to probably have it come down to about here, like so. And I'm going to pull up some of the roots here, and to about like that. It's going to come off the scalp back there, but I'm not going to draw that part yet. First I'm just going to draw this front bang part, which will be all right here. And let's just kind of come down, and we'll come over here like that. Now from this side, you're not going to see like hardly any of her face at all. It'll be like you might just kind of see a little bit of the, you might just be able to see a little bit of the nose, and then you'll have this hair coming down, and it's going to be like that, and then from the side. So you're not going to really be able to see much from this side view. From the other side view, you'll be able to see more of her face. That is from this side view, which will be over here. Right, so then we'll draw a few more strands of hair coming down like that. And that looks good. For the back here, it's kind of long, so I'm going to kind of bring it, I'm going to draw the back strands now. And they're going to come down, and some will be coming back, and let's say one kind of strip will come forward across her shoulder like so, and then the rest will be in the back, going back behind her shoulder. And she's going to have this kind of more back part of her hair, which is kind of coming out and coming forward for this particular hairstyle like that. And then that kind of back part again. Remember, this is all the front bang part here, and then so I can see some of this back part back here, and I'm going to kind of draw some of the bangs coming out like this. And it's going to have maybe one kind of strand that comes down like that, and a few loose strands, and let's see, we'll kind of something like so. And then the back part here will also be coming in this direction like so. Right, so that's the hair. Kind of bring it more a little bit forward here like that. Now if I wanted to, I can make another layer, because I don't want to delete that layer in the background. So instead I'm just going to make another layer and paint with white, so you can't see that part. Right, so the next thing is then we're going to draw the hair from the side view and see what happens. And going through these tutorials like this, where you see the hair from different angles, will help solidify how to draw hair in general, other styles as well, because these principles will stick in your mind and are kind of universal. Right, but before I do that side, I kind of just wanted to briefly show again this side over here, from this side here, how it kind of looks. So you'd have the side of the head. Oops, wrong color. You'd have the side of the head, let's say like that. So you'd have the hair would be coming like this, and then it'd kind of swoop down like this. And you'd have all that hair coming over there, coming like that. It's kind of emo cut, and then you'd have some strands like this and some loose strands, and then that back part, and then this kind of part that's coming forward like this, then some loose strands, some more loose hair going back there, and then you'd kind of have just part of the chin, and you'd kind of see it coming down right about here, and then you might see just some of the nose. And that's pretty much all the face you would see from that angle. Okay. I just wanted to show that quickly. Now from this side. I'm going to have to start drawing much faster because I'm already running out of time. Okay, so from here you're going to have this bang. Remember you have the overlapping method that is important for shortening and stuff, and so keep that in mind. So we're overlapping the hair because you have this part of the bangs which is showing and the other part's not. Notice you come a little, depending on how much bounce they have in the hair, you come off the scalp a bit. You can have, since it's kind of emo, you can have some crazy loose strands here and there because emo haircuts do get kind of wild. And there's that loose strand there. There's this strand here, and you have some here, and you have some of this hair kind of coming wild in the back here, like so. Then you kind of see from this side, you're going to see a little bit of that other bangs. Remember that covered her eye? So that's going to kind of hang out right about here and go in the back, and you might actually see part of it down here because remember it was kind of long like that. Right, so that's that hairstyle from there. Just going to kind of get rid of some of this so you can kind of see like that. Right, so that's how it looks like from the front and from that side. And the back is going to be pretty simple to do. Maybe I'll do that right now. Right, so there's going to be a lot of bounce in the back of the head from the hair. It's going to kind of come up like this, kind of have the shape. I like to kind of, draw the general shape of the hair first, and then, come in and start adding details. So from the back, you mainly just see two layers. You're going to see this top part, that layer comes off, and depending on how long that hair is, and then this bottom layer. So I'm going to draw the bottom layer first. And it kind of comes like this. And it's not too long in the back, it's all about this long, and then the sides get longer from the back like that, which kind of swoop around to the front as well, so you can't see both sides because the back is being blocked. And then some of this hair is kind of wild and not quite as long, and it just kind of comes down like this. And you have some strands that are coming that way and some that are coming this way because it's all kind of messy because it's cool. Cool emo style. Something about like that. Now the 3/4 view. For me, sometimes the 3/4 view is the hardest to imagine, but then again, the side view can be hard to imagine as well. And so it's good to do a lot of practice from 3D models and whatnot. And in fact, this hairstyle that I'm doing right now, you can find on a website called, I'll go ahead and write it here, STELLURE.com. Go to that website, pause the thing if you need to, because I'm going to go back now. And you have to pay to like see more hairstyles, but there's enough hairstyles there to get a general idea how to draw other hairstyles based on those hairstyles once you have the principles down for how hair works, from the different angles. And then we'll have this one. Remember that hair, those bangs come way back and cover that. They're actually covering that eye from the side view, but from this view, they're not actually going right over the eye. So you can kind of see over here like that. I actually wouldn't have guessed that, to be honest. I would have wanted to draw, if I wasn't looking at any sort of reference at all, I'd want to draw it personally, like coming over the eye a little bit. But this is why it's good to work from reference a lot. That way, it solidifies in your mind how the hair is going to look from different angles. And you're like, oh yeah, that's right. You just remember these little rules in the back of your head. And then I'm going to kind of bring that hair out there. And then again, you have this kind of side hair coming down like so. Maybe a little strand over here if you wanted one. Right, so that's how that hairstyle looks from those 4 angles. And you can see how you can kind of take some of these principles here and apply them to other hairstyles already. Like, for example, what I can already see is if I were to draw this coming up higher, more anime style, and then kind of coming like that, and then have this bigger, kind of bigger bang come up like that. I can then draw from this side. I know that you're going to be able to see a lot of that wave from the inside there, and you'll be able to see the thickness of the side of this coming down like that. And then I know from this angle over here, you would also be able to see a lot of this here as it's coming, and then you'd be able to see a lot of the thickness as it comes down like that. And then from the front, you just have to keep in mind what side it is. Remember, it's her left side, so her left side over here. This is the side coming up. You might be able to see part of it from the back like that, or it'd be higher. Probably not that wide, maybe more thinner. I don't know. No, that's about right, I think. So anyway, you can kind of start applying that knowledge to different hairstyles. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, so I think I can add one more hairstyle in here really quickly, because it's going to be a cartoon style, and so I should be able to do it within the time frame I have left here. Alright, so basically I'm going to just do the bangs like this, and I'm literally going to draw the bangs right where they would be. We can have the kind of back of the hair which come like that. I'm just going to kind of do more of the outline since I don't have the time to do details. And then, that top part would come down here and kind of mix with the back part, like that. It's kind of mixing with the back hair there. And you might have some of the hair coming over like that and covering the ear over here like that. Right, so there it is from the front view. So from the side view, you again remember the bangs were right about here. So you want to kind of come out with the bangs. They kind of come out a bit from the head. And it just depends how much you want them to come out from the head, and maybe add a few little knots like that, and then come here, and then you have the back part of the hair, and it's coming like so, let's say. And let's see, we'll kind of come down in front of the face here, and like so. So it's kind of looking like that, and then kind of feathering out. Boom. So that is from the front and the side, and if you want, you can make this come down longer like that to match the front hair. It depends how long you want the hair to be. I don't have time to do the back, so I'll try to just do the 3/4 view with the little bit of time I have left. Again, just kind of go like this with the bangs, and they kind of come into about here. That part of the bang comes out a little bit more because you can see it more from that angle. And then you have part of the back here, part of the back here, and then it kind of comes down. You can see more there, some of the back, and then you can kind of see some of this hair here and coming down. Right, so there it is. I guess I could do the back too because it's pretty simple. You just kind of see this, and it kind of comes And I probably don't want to come that much, just like more like this, and it comes down. Right, so there you go. That's the basic shape of that hairstyle. Then you can add all the hair details. All right, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. You know how to solidify hairstyles. Check out that website. Practice drawing some of those hairstyles from these 4 angles. And what that'll do is it'll keep mapped images in your mind about certain rules that are universal for all hairstyles. A hard hairstyle though to do from all angles without first doing reference work is like pigtail or pigtails, where you have the 2 ponytails on the side. I wasn't actually going to do that one in this video, but maybe I'll do another video of that. If you guys want to see that, the pigtails style hair, 2 ponytails on the side, let me know, and I can show how to do that from these 4 angles. Thank you for watching.